Hi, YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Guys, please apologize to YouTube. We're still going here. We're good. Night stabs. These are my favorite stabs. My favorite screw and stabs right now. Thanks for the reminder, Frank. I love the rounded corners. I love the rounded corners too. It's such a good keyboard, truthfully. All right, I think we've got the usual layout here for a TKO, including the right shift. Guys, I'm pumped. Isabel got a new pizza stone. She's gonna make pizza tonight. I've been thinking about it. Got you, Juan. I ordered a spider to cope till I'm ready for the investment. You ordered spider to cope until you're ready for the investment? What do you mean? Until you're ready for a 2.0? I think the spider is a great board. I don't think that's a cope at all. Oh, okay, I see you, Juan. I see you. Truthfully, that song might have came up for free in a little bit, but you've already given me your money now. Homemade pizza? Dang, that's sweet. Oh, yeah. Yes, homemade pizza, and Isabel makes, she makes the dough homemade as well, which is sweet. I could never. Tristan, man, being blessed with seeing your handsome face. I hope you get to make a pizza with that soon. Thanks, man. I hope you had a good weekend. How was your weekend, Tristan? Swaggies needs to make a clip-in version. Somebody told me last time, unless I was fake news, somebody told me last time that a clip-in night stab is coming. Frank says they're coming. Oh, this song's really quiet though. I got in pre-orders from Korea, so let's see when they come through. Ooh, let me know how they are, Frank. My girlfriend's sister makes bread for us too, so good. Yeah, tough for trying to limit yourself on carbs, but I don't care. I'll eat that bread every single time. It was good, man. Had Ollie's 4th birthday party yesterday. We ordered one of those massive inflatable water slides. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Man, I used to, when I was growing up, my neighborhood had a lot of kids that were around the same age. And we would order those water slides and stuff for block parties or whatever. It was cool. It was cool. I remember appreciating that as a kid. I'm a vibe here while editing photos. Sounds good. Keyboard photos or food photos tonight, Frank? Also, Tyler, do you have a peripheral list or Rex? I need to upgrade my mic and cam. I can't remember how up to date it is. I have a kit link, like a kit.co link, but I can't recall if I have my like my monitor and stuff on there. Flyback, welcome in. The man of the hour. This is easily my favorite one on the album. Right here, Juan. Oh, I don't have a command for my kit, though. I think it's in, like, my YouTube descriptions. Might be the only place where my kit is. I swear I slid down that thing at least 100 times. Climbing the ladder has made my legs quite sore. But man, he was so happy. I'm glad it went well. I kind of needed a good day. It's good, man. I'm glad you got the good day. I bet Ollie had fun. Food photos tonight. Nice. I really like your Alice keyboard. Thanks, Chris. This is the Rickia. I know I'm in the minority, but Stabies are my favorite screw and stab. You know what? It's just about finding whichever one that you enjoy modding the most. That's about it. Frank, thank you for doing that. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate you, man. Production on this one is so good. Dude, it's like, unfortunately though, Juan, the production on this one is like, I think a step above everything else on the album. And with this being the first track on the album, I think I got a little disappointed listening to the rest of it. Like, there's some other ones that I come back to, but when I heard this one first, I was like, oh shit, this album is gonna be different. Yeah, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. Probably in the minority here, but Durocs are my favorite screw-ins just because I can get them right every time. Yeah, there you go. Whatever works for you, like whatever modding that you get used to is money. I'm gonna be making some dinner in between here. I have you up on the TV. Sometimes I forget that I could be on someone's TV. It's kind of crazy. That's like a little bit too big of a screen than what I imagine myself looking presentable on, you know. I have like 3 or 4 tracks that I go back to, but the album is way too long. I don't know about you, but when I see 20 plus tracks, I get turned off. There's just no way there's like, if there's 20 tracks on an album, they're not all going to be hits. There's just no way. Can you name any album with 15 plus tracks and they're all just incredible? 0 skips. I don't know if I can. Well, you're on my TV? Oh, man. I'm getting self-conscious on the TVs. As long as your TVs are smaller, they gotta be 55 inches or smaller. Otherwise, I'm blocking you from putting me on your TV. Nozomatic, but it's 14 tracks. That's why I said 15, cousin. You got to give me 15. It just can't happen. 15 was kind of a risky number to pick, actually. I think 20 would have been safer. Somebody can probably name an album with 15 bangers, but 20, no way. $8K OLED. Okay, it's got to be 55 inches, and also 4K is pushing it. No upscaling. I stream at 1080p. No upscaling me to 4K. Those are the rules. Justin Bieber's new album had no skips for me. Really, Art? 0 skips? Every single one of those songs you would put in like a playlist amongst other things. Hey, is that a 50% keyboard? This is a 60% Alice layout keyboard. But why it might look a little different is the Alice layout. What are some of your no skip albums? You know what's interesting? I don't have a lot of no skip albums in the rap or hip hop genres. When I think of a no skip album, it's like old Coldplay. But that's probably just because I don't know what that is actually. Or like older John Mayer. I have to send you my TKL commission for you to build. It will be coming late September, early October. Habibi, I'd love to. Anytime. I just got into keyboards. Well, I started to research a couple of days ago and ordered my first case, Neo 80. The Neo boards are great. You're going to love it. There's tons and tons of guides and content creators out there now. If you have any questions, just reach out. You can reach out to me, but everyone in this community, for the most part, is pretty friendly, willing to help out. So that's awesome, though, the Neo 80. X and Y is a perfect album. That's what I'm saying, Juan. Also, like Currents, Tame Impala. That is a perfect album front to back. Mac DeMarco. Mac DeMarco probably has some for me too. That's a great one. Great poll. Now waiting game till October. Welcome to the game. By the way, I'm Ryan. Oh. I missed the name change. I got you now, Ryan. Or maybe I knew the name change and then I forget. I wish I could leave myself notes and, like, in parentheses next to people's name, put what they prefer to be called. In Rainbows is a no skipper for me, easy. I agree with some of the Tame Impala albums. I saw I saw Kevin posted the other day. He was back in the studio. Said he was working on things. Could have a new Tame album soon. That'd be insane. Wait, new Tyler tomorrow. I missed that. New Tyler tomorrow? I'm looking for keycaps right now, but sadly the ones I like aren't available. That always happens. Once again, welcome to the hobby. But I am also going to swap from ISO to ANSI and use your key to still use all letters I need. Oh, nice. I have been fortunate to not have to mess with key mapping like that too much. I'm waiting on that new Daniel season. There's new Daniel too? What? Oh wait, I know what the... When I asked earlier if my voice was echoing, I know what it is now. It's the auto tune on my microphone. Does he usually take a while with this process? Kevin, Tame Impala? I don't know. I feel like that the second album took quite a while. The one with Borderline on it. But that was a big one. Like the sophomore album, that's a tough one. There's a lot of pressure on that second album. But I think he nailed it. Blonde Frank Ocean is a no skipper for me, but maybe that's a basic B answer. I completely agree though. I completely agree. Do you think we'll ever get more Frank Ocean music? Consequence link. Tether the creator to release new album Don't Tap the Glass on Monday. Monday album release? My worry when artists release albums like this in rapid at a rapid pace, do you think the second album is just going to be leftovers that didn't make the first cut? Or how it's not too bad, but I am programming, so it's also pretty nice if you don't have to use Alt +7 to get. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I also don't do very much shortcutting. I don't do much shortcutting, but definitely have the ability to do so. Slow Rush. Yeah, that's what it was called. Slow Rush. The Slow Rush? Slow Rush. I don't know. I have it on CD. I have it on vinyl too, actually. Lonerism is my favorite Tame Impala album. That's a no skipper for me. Lonerism is also very good. For sure, Lonerism is good. Some artists just get in a historic groove. Sorry. Sometimes with the clear stabs, I can't see them as well for some reason. Like the holes. and I'll put them in backwards. These are all good though. Some artists just get in a historic groove and just have tons of hits. Stevie Wonder and Prince were overflowing with hits at different points in time. Oh, I got my brush all goopy. I wonder what that was like to be like an adult and working and listening to music when Michael Jackson was consistently releasing hits, or like Prince was in his prime. Like, were people just driving home from work like, oh my god, new Prince just dropped? That's crazy. They would listen to radio? Oh yeah, it'd have to be on the radio too. It's pretty crazy. Have you ever looked at a European, or rather German keyboard layout? Look at it, you see crimes. Send an example. That's how our kids are going to talk about Drake. Are we going to be proud of it? At one point, I maybe would have been like excited to say that I was around during the times of Drake, but I mean, regardless of how we feel about Drake at this point, there's no denying that he is like remained relevant for an insanely long time, and that his music has remained popular. That is impressive. Whether you like the music or not, that's a different thing. But who's gonna redeem the Scary Game Reward? Hopefully nobody ever. This album is one of my faves this year. What is this? Wet Leg? I don't think I know. I don't know about this. What's the story of this artist? DJ be like, now coming in hot, the newest and sexiest from the one and only Prince. You're listening to Cool 108. Getting you home from the workday here on a Friday. Sit back and enjoy this new sexy hit from Prince. Yeah, that's crazy to me. I cannot fathom that. Here's a German layout. Oh. Oh, you mean like with the legends on the like the legends on the alphas? I think I know what you mean here. I have one is it French? Is CRP, do I have CRP Tulip or do I have CRP Peacock? I can't remember now. I think it's French though. quartz layout. Yeah, that is tough. I don't even know how to say those. Yeah, that is definitely tough to work with. So then you just have to put all those other keys on different layers. Or wait, I think I see them there. They're just in your num row, right? Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks for sure. I want to get rid of this keyboard and be able to use other ones. Sounds like you're on your way to doing that. You usually have to buy extra keycaps, and that's like plus 50%. Yeah. American privilege there, I guess, right? Or English privilege? I don't know. Brits also got a different layout. Do they actually? I didn't know that. They have extra keys for what? Like oi? Oi. Or is there like a, what's another English thing? I got nothing. Bruv. Yes, a bruv key. They got like the pound instead of the dollar sign in some things, I believe. That makes sense. Played basketball today. One of my favorite feelings is I don't know, that seems a little upbeat. It's a good song, but it's a little upbeat. What is this? That's fine. I hope they'll bring a second wave of the cap Midas. I want those keycaps, but they're sold out of it. Oh, is that the one you were? Is that the one you wanted? Have you learned about Mech Market yet? Do you know what Mech Market is? Yeah, I'm gonna go do some cardio, but I I'll clock back into the stream later. Good luck building, dude. Sounds good. Talk to you later, man. Oh, that's exactly what I was going to say, though. I was going to say one of my favorite feelings is after you play basketball, or I guess go for a run, but going for runs is terrible. So I prefer to play basketball instead or do something like that. But I love that feeling about an hour or two after you're done playing the sport and your body just feels nice and tired and content with sitting around. It's such a good feeling. I suppose running probably does that too, but I've still not sold or bought anything secondhand. Kind of crazy. That's impressive. You're going to try to stay strong? Yeah, I already checked MacMarket and joined the EKC European Keyboard Club. Gotcha. Well, you're checking the right places then. To be honest, Frank, I'm just now reading your YouTube messages, but I don't even know if I know how to mod somebody on the YouTube side. Oh, add as moderator. It's one click away. All right, you're a mod over there now too. Another cool set to me is the MW Hearsey. I don't know if you know which one that is. I think I remember it. At one point I knew what it was, for sure. Had my first go at bouldering the other day. My arms were so dead afterwards, but in the nice way you just mentioned. Man, I want to try bouldering. I want to try bouldering, but I typically don't like heights. So I don't know if I should. I don't know. I don't know if I would like it. Maybe it would make me feel better about heights in a nice controlled way. Maybe I should do it. My brother's addicted to climbing. It's also like the other thing about it is it's just another gym membership that I have to subscribe to. It's another monthly payment to have to make. I don't like heights either, but I honestly started to feel better about them. I should go sometime. I have a lot of friends that climb, and I'm sure they have like guest passes that I could use. I just started getting back into things, been doing 10K every day and lifting a few days a week. Nice. It's great for you. Someone on that Discord is selling.
Come through and collect some herbs.
What's up? You're gonna see somebody walk through the background on her way to collect herbs from the garden. Go ahead. They can see you if you crawl. Have fun out there. I found the designer of the MW Hearsey. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hearsey. Ooh, a strawberry. And he is also selling a set. The balcony garden has done pretty good this year. The herbs and spices are flowing. It was just a random gust of wind passing. His has a gym within. The climbing place by us also has a gym within, but it's not as good as just like a dedicated lifting gym, I guess. I don't know. It's probably good enough where I wouldn't need to pay for both, but I'm really comfortable at my current gym. And there's a lovely mat if you fall. No, that's what I think it would be good for me to go try bouldering because it is like a safe place for me to try to overcome a fear of heights. Once you fall a few times, it's chill. It's not chill the first time. I'm not feeling this random Apple Music shuffle. I don't know what to go to. Just try this, I guess. Nothing's chill the first time. It's true. You right. You right. You always be scared the first time for most. Only problem with bouldering for me is I'm still recovering from small bits of skin being torn on my hands. That sounds fun. That sounds cool. Oh, let's do that. I gotta go get a little lube rag. I'll be right back. callus over soon enough. It's like lifting, kind of. My hands are actually... I can always look at my hands to tell if I've been skipping on the gym. If the calluses start to heal a little bit. The designer's selling the set themselves, so you can just buy it directly. Milky Way keycaps are good, right? Reverse dye sub PBT is good, correct? Does anyone here have experience with Milky Way? I think I tried it once, but I have no long-term... feedback on it. Nothing crazy, Flyback says. You're gonna find a lot of people that prefer or recommend abs plastic, but specifically from GMK. A lot of people at this level in the hobby are kind of GMK stans. Yeah. Yep. They're okay to me. I'd get them over anything cheap from AliExpress. I think they're not as sharp as something like CRP. Okay. But still decent. I think Key Creative throws me off every time. Cause shouldn't it just be Key Creative? Key Creative is kind of redundant, right? Or whatever that new brand is. Just good PPT though. Key Creative, yeah. Key Creative. I don't know. It's not my company. Should have just called it Key PBT. No, see, that's still more than it needs to be, Flyback, because you could just go, instead of Key PBT, you could just go Key BT. Yeah, Key BT. Key Creative. I think. We're gonna let Zane take the wheel. KBT, yeah. Then start making all abs like PBT fans. Confuse the fuck out of everybody. That did confuse me for a long time. Abs fans. ABS fans. KBS. KBS kids. Cabs, you're losing me, Frank. We've gone too far. Back to Anthony. We did get lost in the sauce. The one thing I dislike about screw-in stabs is the part where you gotta screw them in. Why do people go for abs from GMK, by the way? I heard they are higher pitched than PBT and not as durable. Not GMK specifically, but overall. GMK. I am lost in the sauce. GMK has been making keycaps for a really long time. And they are very, very good at doing what they do, making the type of keycaps that they make. And there's really nobody else making the quality of ABS plastic keycaps that they are making. And I think some people just prefer the slightly higher pitch sound of ABS, even if it does start to shine or like lose its brand new appearance more quickly. People outside the hobby really like PBT. I think that's for a few reasons. It is kind of weird, right, to tell somebody that they should buy an ABS plastic keycap set, which if you do any Google search, you know, a basic like AI/Google response is going to tell you that PBT is more durable. And yet we recommend people buy an ABS plastic keycap that will start to shine and glisten in the sun after you use it for a while. But that's what we do. We keep on buying them. Oh, also we spend like $200 on said keycap set. So I think most people only ever really try cheap ABS. Yeah, I think so too. What's up, Noctam? I've only ever seen videos. Eventually I'll buy them, but SW Wob seems pretty good, especially for the price. I've heard good things about SW. I don't think I've tried it. Not that I remember. I really wish I did this. There's no way I can go back and do it now, but I wish every time I built a board, whether it was a personal board or a client board, I wish I would have kept a spreadsheet of exactly what we built. Oh, my music app quit. That's crazy. I wish I would have kept a log of exactly what we built and like my thoughts on it. But it's too late. Too late to do that now. Let me get the music back here. There we go. Good thing GMK has now been in stock and sales happening quite often. Yeah, you can order things directly from GMK now, which is crazy. Actually insane. Half plate build, this is gonna be so good. I'm sure you got it already too, but in case you forgot about it, there is an extra strip on the top of the PCB that will be pulled off. Oh yeah. This part? This comes off on this PCB, right? Oh, also flyback, is this, someone asked earlier, but is this the 3.0 PCB? And it's compatible with the 2.0? What's up, plastic? Isn't that what the VODs are for? I suppose. You know what I could probably... but the other problem is, Frank, I don't have all of my VODs, unfortunately. I only somewhat recently started doing the cross stream with YouTube so that something is documented forever. And before that, I would sometimes forget to... How do I take this strip off? Do I have to pliers this strip? There's no like mouse bites on it. No, this is a FE 1.6 PCB. Spacing for switches is different on this and the 3.0. Oh, there you go. It's a FE PCB. What's up, Avo? You're supposed to use your teeth? Ah, got it. I hate how this one, though, like... that's on there way stronger than I want it to be. I hate having to do that to my PCBs. All right, I'll get the pliers. Actually, I kind of like the leverage I get better when I'm standing. Might just do it over here. Oof. Yeah, I dislike doing that. How long do you have to not stream before you are retired? Asking for a friend? I don't know. I've gone a long period of time, too. I think you're always welcome back. When all the subs cancel. just got a payout last week. Let's go. I'm so curious how this is going to be. I think it's going to be good, Flyback. But I suppose we'll find out soon. But I believe. I believe. I also hope the switches are nice and sticky into the PCB. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh shoot. I don't know where my plate fork is. Is this yours, Flyback? Yes. Hyperglide or MX2A? These are MX2A today. Lubed with GH. That good old GH. Put you up here. OMG onion. I hope my keyboard will turn out nice. I still got to think about keycaps. I'm sure it will turn out nice. And the nice thing about customs is if you don't like it right away, or you don't like the first build that you do, you could just eventually, after spending a little bit more money, you could build it again a different way. Vinny, thank you for the follow. I know I said I don't watch reality TV, but tell me your Nico Landria. Tell me your Nico Landria are all over my For You page, and now I know everything. I only kind of know what that means. I didn't watch this. I didn't fully watch this season, but Isabel watched this season, so it was kind of in the background. On in the background. And I kind of know what that means, but I don't know all the drama. Not gonna lie, you remind me of the Jeremiah dude in personality. In athleticism. In handsomeness. Oh, thank you. All right, let us check these stabs before we get to soldering. Does it seem too obvious to use Oblivion for this build? What caps are you going to put on this board, Flyback? Oh, I was going to talk T on that. I thought you were keeping up with it. No. I mean, I know some stuff, but it was just kind of on in the background for me. I need to try the MX2A. I'm always getting Hyperglide. I like MX2A. I'm an MX2A guy. Probably Toxic or Hyperfuse Origins. Ooh, I like the Toxic idea. Hyperglide on alphas and MX2A on the spacebar. That's interesting. Night stabs being easy to work with, as usual. I told Flyback to use Toxic when he got it. So if it doesn't look good, we'll blame you, Elquan. Sorry, Chris, there is no song commands. I'm an Apple Music user. Were you looking for the last song or this song? Oh shit. I can't get you the last song because we're listening to a radio station. It's gone forever. I'm sorry to have done that to you. You'll be chasing that for a long time. Yeah, it's an Apple Music radio station, so I can't go back. Did you see my reply in IG, Tyler? No, should I look right now? Oh, you're right. That was on personal account. I never posted on I never posted on Tyler Keyboard that we were live. Oops. I wonder if we got any personal joiners. Probably mostly people like, what the fuck is a keyboard? I didn't know if that was intentional, although I figured you were just logged in and posted. Yeah, I was just logged in and posted. Your teammates always blame you? Your teammates shouldn't blame you. Sport teammates or work teammates? Who's blaming you? I'll fight them. It's the ad? It is the ad. Fey PCB is so nice. I was not familiar, but I agree this PCB is super nice. Especially compared to the old 2.0 ones. I hated having to screw in the external MCU. That was no fun. Always nice that you don't have to clip any switches. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, this is much better. So when you say the Fey PCB, is it just a PCB that was run by Fey, or? Is there more to it than that? Yes, yes, yes. Fey is MIA. Oh. Hopefully they're all right. How long have they been gone for? You don't mean like gone with group buys, right? The no spacebar point, I didn't even think about that either. Flyback, that might do something crazy as well. Oh yeah, I like a nice tight fit when we're doing playlists. Few months. She was supposed to drop DCS Faye things. Or no fames. And then just never came out with it. Hopefully everything's okay then. No. What was Faye things supposed to look like? Oh, this is a jam actually. Thanks for shouting out, Frank. Pretty sure it was just finer things, but in DCS. Anyone in here going to, well, actually, I say going to, but my question was going to be, do you know if the Chicago keyboard meetup has already happened? Because I saw that a few weeks ago and was thinking, Chicago is drivable for me. It's not that far. But I can't remember when the Chicago meetup was. Happening next weekend? You coming? I want to come. If it's next weekend, I gotta make I gotta make some plans quickly. But I don't think I have anything next week. I haven't been to Chicago in a long time. If I go, I think I would want to hang out in Chicago for like a week or 5 days or so. And convince Isabel to come with. That'd be super fun, actually. I have some friends in Chicago that I haven't seen in a long time. And I've never really visited Chicago as an adult. Like, I've never gone to bars in Chicago or done, like, Chicago nightlife or anything like that. It'd be fun. Maybe I'll make it happen. A little Chicago trip. You know me, I just gotta check that. I always gotta double check that bottom row. Okay. Tickets are sold out, but there's a wait list right now. Ooh. I didn't know that. That further complicates things. Tyler doesn't need no tickets? Oh, trust me. They asked me for that. It's what's crazy is they actually asked me for 2 tickets for me to get in. I usually have to pay double, which is kind of weird. Get some Chicago deep dish pizza. Maybe go to the Bear. All right, I would have guessed correctly, but gets an original beef. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Where did this get anode? Flyback, are you able to share the anode process that you commissioned? Connie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. What's up? What's your favorite keyboard? What's your favorite color? Prime, Anna. Oh, Prime did this? They did a really good job. Does this song say, I've been on the beach waiting for a freak? Oh, wait. I totally forgot. I was sitting here and thinking that looks familiar. $180 or something total. With shipping and everything. I've never gotten something custom anode, but I kind of want to. The other thing someday that I want to do with the right board is send a weight off to Wally Patina. I think Wally does such a good job. Add it to your library now on Apple Music. Solder time. I kind of wanted to get one of my 7V weights blasted to matte brass. Would be pretty dope. That sounds dope. You should do it. You guys want some visuals while we solder? How's it going, Tyler? What's up, Beast Mode? I'm doing pretty good. Had a good weekend. Building a keyboard. Can't complain. I think I'll throw in that P foam sheet under the PCB once it's ready. Prevent any potential shorts. Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. Fly back. Wait, you mean so my 2.0 had like a rubber, there was a rubber mat that went underneath the PCB and above the case. But are you just talking about this you want to put under the PCB? You just want to put the PE foam? I just noticed, do you ever do the 1-pin technique? Are you talking about for plateless builds? I don't, Ryan. Well, it really depends on like how tight the switches are. How tightly the switches fit in the PCB. Yeah, we can put this in the bottom of the case for sure. Because I find that even with really tight switches, they don't play sweet. You'd be surprised. I've done it a few times. I think as long as you just push down and you make sure all your switches are lined up, you're usually good to go. And then after you solder, you got to make sure everything is straight. Going with the Apple Music DJ might be the move. Instead of the random shuffle. Might be the move. I've started doing it for mod keys, especially step caps. I have some fingerprints to clean up. Frosty, what's up? Thanks for the sub. Haven't caught a stream in forever. I have only recently started streaming more again, so it's good to see you though. I only do them when I do either soft plates or plateless half plate just because it's easier to align with just one pin soldered on. Man, I don't know. I've had pretty good luck just going for it. Is this on? Oops, I never plugged in my fan. Now it is definitely on. That last 2.0 you built sounded great. What was the last one we built again? Oh yeah, I remember now. Oh, I forgot about that build actually. That was a client build. That was just MX Blacks, right? What board are y'all using right now? I have the Rikia and Alice board on my desk right now. How about you? Typing on prototype F1 8X with stainless steel bottom. Frank, what do you think of the F140? And why is it the best Geon board so far ever to be made? Gotta go get dinner? Oh, never mind, you gotta go get dinner. Enjoy dinner. It's the best Geon board ever made. I should get one. I should get one. Talk to you later, Frank. Honestly, I don't know how I was typing on 45 gram back then. You probably wanted to kill me when I brought 45 gram switches in. No, not at all. I went through some phases too. I was, I can't remember how light I ever got. I still like a lighter switch. But it's got to be a really long spring. I've found that for my personal boards, I love those super long Geon springs. I like the way they make an MX Black sound. I love the speedy return. It's just the perfect spring for me. Do you 205 on browns or tribosis? You're gonna have people, most people are gonna tell you to use tribosis. I have done 205 on browns, and I still think they feel good. You just gotta be careful not to hit the, don't lube the legs of the stem, otherwise it won't really feel like a brown anymore. But I still think they're perfectly fine with 205. 22 is ideal, isn't it? It was actually because the switch sounded too harsh. When you built my 65, the board sounded super harsh because the browns were 22 plus 45. Switched over to 55, 60, my boards aren't as harsh anymore. Harsh? What do you mean by harsh? Harsh in sound? What does harsh mean, Noah? Secret myth. I don't know if you're still here. Who's running the Chicago meetup? Is it a specific vendor that's putting it on? You ever trim clear stems? I did a batch for the first time the other day, and now the keycaps come on and off too easy. Not sure what to do about it now. Yes, I have trimmed before, Dave, and I have overdone it on a couple switches. Unfortunately, after you take plastic off, you can't really put plastic back on. So, yeah, I don't know how easy your keycaps are coming on and off, but there isn't a whole lot to be done at this point. The bottom out was insanely harsh and the top out sounded plasticky. So just having a little more weight on the spring. They couldn't bottom out as hard, probably, the switches. Makes sense. It's a pretty big group of people organizing it and tons of vendors. Let me DM you link for the Chicago Discord. Thank you. There's a few that are a concern. I guess I'll just get a new batch or maybe replace stems. I'm afraid you're gonna have to do one or the other if you want them to be a little tighter. Yeah. New stems would do it. How many times were you using like the Geon trimmer? I used the one from R&D KBD 2 or 3 times. Interesting. I'm not familiar with the R&D KBD one, but with the Geon one, I feel like I do 2 or 3 times on my stems and they're still fine. Maybe the R&D KBD one is a little more aggressive. Just wondering if maybe it's a bit tighter than Geon. It must be. I also found that TX springs aren't really my thing. It's the Geon long boys for me. I have found my spring. They have spring ticking? Spring ticking. I don't know if I've heard spring ticking before. What do you use to lube your springs, Ryan? Been enjoying the long ones from is CK Cannon Keys? I don't know if I knew that they made their own springs. So dude, my power just went out. I've been without AC for a bit. We have 2 portable ACs, and I think when I turned my PC on, it tripped the breaker. Oh no. Dude. I hope you're alright. You've been without AC? Are you good? I think when I turned my PC on, it tripped the breaker. just let me know. We can slow down the stream, or if you want to make sure you're here, we can do a stream part 2. Just let me know. Yeah, they have 23mm and 21mm. I'm really scared to try any new springs at this point, because I keep telling myself that I have found the ideal spring for myself. And I don't want to be conflicted anymore. I want to just have one spring that I know is my spring, and I go to that spring, you know? You going? Keep on, brother. Thank you. Okay. We'll keep pushing. That's crazy though. Is it storming, Flyback, or it was just your PC that cut off all the power? What's your go-to? I like the Geon. The long Geon springs. Dude, I'm so deep into the rabbit hole, sometimes I wonder if what I do merits a noticeable difference to others. Ryan, there is a 99% chance that the average person can tell no difference in the springs. But that's what makes... I don't know what that makes. That's what makes us a bunch of nerds, I guess. Just my PC being on with 2 portable ACs on, I think tripped it. Oh. Do you use the same weight and length for linears and tactiles? I think in the future... my mind says yes, that's what I want to do in the future, but so far that hasn't been what I've done. The springs in this Rikia, the switches are MX Browns, or I think they're MX2A Browns actually. But the springs in this board are 60 gram, I believe. And I usually use either 55 or 57, I can't remember, for my linears. I think these are a little heavy though. They're a little heavier than I like. I use way heavier springs for linears. I feel like heavy springs and tactiles ruins the feel of the bump. Interesting. Too light in a tactile though. And then you gotta worry about it, the spring not being able to get over the bump on the way back. But that's where I think the really long spring helps. Because it makes the return snappier. At least that's my keyboard bro science. Gen 18 or 22? I think I used the 22s. I haven't bought springs in a while. But I have them back in my drawer back there. What's up, Captain? Spread Extreme V 65 gram is my fave for linear and Extreme 3 for tactile. Do any of you guys use like budgeting apps or money management apps? Like Money Monarch or Copilot? Broken in blacks is hard to find these days. Really? Like none of the vendors selling them anymore? Whoa. Got an ad. I use that Rocket app that keeps track of subscriptions. I made my own budgeting in Excel because I made it for what I need. I was considering the claim app. Basically lets you claim money from class action lawsuits. Whoa. Pretty basic. I just use a spreadsheet. I'm using Monarch, but I heard Copilot is nice. So I'm still on my 1 month free trial of Copilot, but I'm really tempted to buy it because I don't know. I have never I've never used a budgeting app like that before, but the Copilot app makes it so easy. And this sounds straight up like an ad. It's not an ad. It just like First of all, the UI looks really nice and the app works very smooth, which shouldn't matter as much to me as it does, but like using the app is just very easy after you get things set up for all your transaction types and everything. But I haven't found another app where I'm able to do this. Oh, weird. The music app keeps crashing. I haven't found another app where I'm able to do this, but when I'm budgeting, I don't really like to have a whole bunch of different categories and like I have to set a budget for each one every month. I like I like that in Copilot I can set as few categories as I want. Like I could even just do a needs and a wants category and just track everything that way. I don't know. It's been a cool app. I've enjoyed it. But I'm gonna have to pay up pretty soon. It's like $90 a year too. All right, I'm going to go. I'm gonna go clean some fingerprints and wash my hands. Then we'll come back. I'm waiting for the affiliate link plug. Dude, I'm gonna put the affiliate link plug on Instagram probably so I can get the 2 more months. I do seriously recommend the app though. Just do the free trial month and see if you like the Copilot one because it looks so nice. R&D mods them, or am I wrong? Oh yeah, that's where I used to always buy my broken in switches from. Do you have an iPhone? Yes, I do. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Starting to smell like pizza out there. I'm not sure if he mods them, but I know he has broken in stuff. Since you have an iPhone, there may be a way to get the app at a cheaper price. Oh, really? How is that? He has lube and film suggestions in the descriptions. That leads me to think that he doesn't mod them. All right, flyback. I assume our top mount screws are in the box? Question mark? Uh-oh. What's up, Beyond? The build is going good, but just now I'm kind of wondering where our top mount screws are. This is just JST cable. When in settings of the iPhone, click on your iCloud and the fourth option. Do you have the top mount screws? Are you looking at them? The fourth option down is subscriptions. When you are on there, you will click on the app and there will be an option to see all plans, and sometimes you can get apps for cheaper. Oh, really? I've never... What else should I be doing that on? Uh-oh. I always thought they were a bit different. Like the butter browns, for example. I have a ton of screws here since I bought spares, but I thought I included some. Let me take one more look. Where would I look? If we don't have them, it's my fault because I'm supposed to check everything when we open the box. What kind of screws are they? I'm wondering if I can borrow from something else, possibly. If there's nothing in the box, then I guess this is it. What kind of screws? I'm trying to think. Another TKL. The other top mount boards that I would have are like... I have the origami board, but I think that one uses pretty big top mount screws. Check it out for sure if you pay for anything through Apple. Oh, I'm going to now. Tyler, is it possible to send some recs for a top-down shot camera for around 200, 300 when you have the time? Sony cameras. They're like whatever A6000 series camera is in your budget. Shoot. I don't know if I have any boards right now with the right size top mount screws. Let me just look at my. Is this board top mount or sandwich? It's chocked. No, don't worry about it. Honestly, I can just go get some random screws too, and we can do the sound portion tomorrow night. If I can find screws. Let me just check this really quick because don't cry because it's over. Smile because we're gonna do the sound another night. This just means another stream. Tyler, you built many spiders from Plyworks. What was your favorite? I think I only built one, but the top mount or the O-ring one? To be honest, I only remember doing top mount. Did we do O-ring? I only remember doing top mount. Wait, Flyback, do you think maybe they're just in like the bigger shipping box, but not the matrix box? I liked top mount a lot more than O-ring. I really liked the spider and in top mount. Shoot, no, I thought there was maybe gonna be some screws in the shipping box. I don't know what exactly size screw we're looking for here. Like this? Should I try it? I don't want to try it if you don't want me to, Flyback, because I don't want to accidentally damage a thread or anything. But honestly, I think this might actually be the right size screw. Oh. Good to know. I will try the top mount. Thanks, guys. Yeah, the top mount was very solid. I think this is the screw that we're looking for. I'm just going to start taking them out while Flyback. We'll see if we hear back from Flyback. Hi. I could just send the screws when I find them. You can try it if you want. I feel bad. Flabeg, did you see this? Does this look like the right size screw? It seems like it fits in the hole. And I can go really gentle. If it doesn't fit, I'll pull out. Warfinger, thank you for the sub. What's up? Sure? All right. I'll be gentle. Whoa. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're gonna have enough. Three, 6. Yeah, let's take this one. Seven. All right. Let's see. May run into the length being too long. Yeah, we could. All right, let's see. I'll be ultra gentle. All right, it's in. It's definitely the right size thread. And I think it's all the way down holding the plate. I think these screws are just working. I think we got lucky with the screw size. Dude, what are the odds that the exact right size top mount board with the perfect screws is sitting on my desk? That's actually crazy. Too lucky? Yeah, actually. I'm still going slow. No, this is perfect. These screws are gonna work. Wow, that's lucky. Also, like the the diameter of the head of the screw is the perfect size, so it's not like rubbing against the ano. This is like the stars have aligned here. All right, and then we'll put the PE foam. Lick the board for good measure just to make sure the screws fit. Yeah, this maroon PCB with the dark gray ano is nice. Oh, so nice. And the gold accents here. Some maroon and gold action. Do I feed this through? Where should I feed the JST through? I guess we're not using it as PE foam, so I could just put it through here. And then the LED JST. Oh, whoa, Flyback. Did you have all these different feet bump-ons? Look at these bump-ons. Oh, these are the original ones. They're all different? I don't know if I like that they're all different on the original ones. I like your unique ones better. Screws in the box? No, this is the box I checked, unfortunately. No screws. But we got screws. Screws are no longer an issue. This JST is so long. There we go. Just kind of sit right there. Trying to get that PE foam to behave down there. Hmm. Oh. No, we're good. I thought the plate screws were maybe keeping the case from closing, but they're not. Beautiful. Any board pickups recently, or have you been chilling with your current boards? I have a... Do I have any new boards? I don't think I have any new MX boards right now. I still need to mod my... I need to mod my HHKB because I bought the... I bought the USB-C daughter board and PCB kit for that. So soon we need to mod that, but that's about it. I might pick up a Real Force TKL at some point. But that's kind of it. LED, I think. What about the LED? I just poured the screws out. What about the LED? When the case was closing, they said LED? Oh, maybe they... Nah, that was to the JST. 2 JST for the LED board. Wait, 2 JST for the LED? I plugged in the LED and the USB JST, I think. Let's see. I guess we'll know if the LED comes on, right? Total sorry, you're good. I think I did the LED. Maybe I'm making that up in my mind. This does look good. I hope this Keysat? I hope this Keysat looks good on it. Whoa. I'm trying not to spoil you with the sounds. I'm gonna try not to tap. Gray is just a good color, isn't it? For a keyboard, at least. UI. I feel this will slap. I think the half plate's gonna be really nice, sound-wise. Can you tell me why so many people are getting Real Force lately? Because it is probably the best option for a Topra TKL. It's a classic option, at least. GMK Oblivion, yep. True. That's not right. Tether with the Geon springs, you use the 18 millimeter with 55 gram. I think they're longer than 18. I can check for you. They're behind me in that drawer over there. I think I use them in the 20s though. Oh, oops. I have no keyboard plugged in right now to use my computer. I'm gonna steal Isabel's keyboard. Isn't the Real Force the only Topper TKL available in the market? Other than like an EC kit, right? Aren't there EC kit TKLs? Maybe not. Couldn't resist the tapping. You're right. I forgot right away. I was gonna look up. I'll just go find which springs I use. It's fine. There are a bunch of show aftermarket cases. I guess I was thinking like not cases, but what am I trying to say here? Not cases for Topper TKO boards, but like actual EC kits. Readily available as a fully built? Not really. I'm realizing we moved a little fast. If any of the alphas are not perfectly straight, I will straighten them after the stream, just so we don't have to unbuild again. So far we look pretty good. Oblivion on this is nuts. The gray matches pretty darn well somehow. Do you ever check Facebook Marketplace for keyboard stuff? Not really, Ryan. Do you? I've seen keyboard stuff on Facebook every once in a while, but very rarely. Thanks again for borrowing those screws, dude. It's no issue at all. I should probably just have a lot of the common screws on me for situations like that. I'm gonna look into doing that. I saw a 2007 HHKB on our local Facebook Marketplace. Pretty cool. Damn. You didn't get it? Or you didn't tell me to get it? I do love my HHKB right now. My Pro 2 was basically unused in box. Sent from HHKB when they sent me this shirt, actually. HHKB is so sick. Gonna work on my Pro Hybrid right now. That Topper build that we did last time too for Alex, the Haya, I don't know how exactly you say it, but that board is really, really nice. That matrix board is making me want to it's making me want to rebuild my Magic 3 with an EC build. I think that would be cool. Just feels really good. Oh man, we're almost there. Will this be the best sounding 2.0 I have ever experienced? I think it has the potential to be great. And that's not the right end, is it? Here we go. All right. Let's play the hits radio. I see some give with that half plate. That's what we want to see. That's exactly what we want to see. I've been using my Pro 2 in the office for the past 8 months. Gok, you like the Hello World enter? For you, Gok. I even have to go get my switch puller for you. My keycap puller, rather. How are you, Gag? Dude, I've never seen a matrix board bend like this. This is crazy. Flatback, this is gonna be sick, man. Good, how has the build been? Build has been pretty solid, pretty straightforward. But you are here for the best part, of course. All right. Oh no, my cord just fell down the back of the desk. I'm back. Already sounded good there. No spoilers, no spoilers. Yeah, see, I did the LED. Actually, I don't know if you can see that. It's lighting up, though. It looks minimalistic for a matrix board. I think the 2.0 design language, this was peak. Like, a single badge back here, matrix slab, nice and big, rounded corners, kind of some funky bump-ons. These are flyback, but like even the regular bump-ons have some character to them. This is peak matrix. All right. I am stoked. Let's do this. I agree, Gok. Oh man, I'm kind of nervous. Is anyone else kind of nervous? It's way too short of a typing test. Hold on. Wow. Dude, that numro. This is easily my favorite sounding 2.0 that I've built. I've only ever built them with MX Blacks, but this is easily my favorite sounding one. Sounds like, how do I put it? Top mount MX Blacks. Frank, but if you are familiar with, like, and maybe you are, but if you're familiar with the 2.0 with like a full alu plate, I think the half plate really helps this board. I think the sound it's just, man, it's making me wish I still had my 2.0. Because I think a half plate would have made me like the board way more. I think this is ideal. The space bar is really nice. And maybe, like Lamp pointed out, maybe like the lack of the spacebar mounting point here. I mean, I never had, so on my 2.0, I would always leave the screw off of the spacebar mounting point. But I still think having the tab there, no, probably not. The tab probably doesn't do anything for the sound, but for some reason, I like this spacebar better than I was ever able to get my own 2.0 spacebar. It's very nice. The switches feel nice. They're probably a little heavier than I've typically been doing. These are only 60 grams, so that's about where I've been lately. Maybe a little bit lighter in my personal switches, but gotta show off this color again. Stay there. Really simple side profile on these boards. Does it look as green in person? I think it's... No. No. You guys want to know exactly what color it is? Here's what you got to do. You want to know exactly what color it is? Take a screenshot of my stream and then color balance right in the middle of that gray card. And then you'll see exactly what color it is. I think it is definitely less green than it's coming across from what I can tell in OBS right now. My lighting is a little warm. Oh wait, I also have, hey Google, turn the office lights off.
6 lights off.
No, it's still green. No, my color balance isn't perfect right now in the top down. Is there like a hint of green? Flyback, I would say there's a little bit of green though, no? Like it's kind of a, well, I don't know about green, but it's a warm gray. True? I don't know about green though. I don't think it's green. It will change on what caps you put on it. That makes sense. I thought you were about to end the stream by pump faking us with that. No. Maybe it's the hello world. Yeah, maybe the hello world is throwing it off. Flyback, was this a coated board that you had anode or just re-ano? Oh, this was originally a coat. Interesting. I wonder, do you think it's harder to ano over a coat than it is to re-ano? Or they strip the coat, right? Is it harder to strip a coat or strip an ano? This turned out insane. Hey, it was your vision. I just put it together. And I'm glad I got to experience what this sounds like. Man, I can't get over how much better the alphas sound than just full plate 2.0 alphas. The Numro especially. Well, code is originally B-stock red, so you'll see some imperfections around. I didn't notice too many. Maybe like some right around the seams where the top and bottom case come together, but it's pretty clean. I love the aged weight too on the bottom. Oh, I didn't even show off this angle. I love this on the 2.0s. Oh, come on. I don't know if oh, there we go. Powered by Matrix Lab in 2020. Since 2015. Some near the feet too. You'll see some weird etching, I think. I cleaned all the brass too initially. Yeah, there's maybe like a couple little spots down here. A few lines by the feet, but I think it's super clean, dude. This board is awesome. And I feel so lucky that you trusted me to put it together. Ah, it does kind of make me miss the 2.0 though. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I like the spider weight in the same spot. Nice shot. Yes. Yes, the spider does have the weight right here too. The spider, I think the spider reminds me a lot of the 2.0, which is probably one of the reasons I liked it. Sweet. All right, any other questions on this one, guys? I appreciate you spending your Sunday night here. You could be anywhere right now, but you're here. And probably also doing something else at the same time, I hope. I just picked up a spider on Friday. I'm stoked. Let's go, dude. I'm living my MX Browns right now for my spider. Dude, spiders are up. I should have got a spider too. There were some cool spider colors, but what's up, Lynx? Want to buy a spider? You've been locked in the whole time. Yeah, no distractions. Well, I'm going to go distract myself with some pizza. Some homemade pizza. maybe I can still help. I've been doing obviously this instead of helping with dinner, so I shouldn't assume that I am entitled to a slice, but I'm hoping I'll still get one. Triggedy just went live with a F1 722 HE build in case you'd like to raid. Enjoy your pizza. I will enjoy my pizza. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Let's see who is out there. For some reason, it doesn't show me my follows anymore. I don't know why it doesn't do that. I have to like open Twitch again in another tab and see who's streaming. Oh, that's why, because nobody that I follow is streaming. That makes more sense now. All right, what did you recommend, Conan? Triggedy? We'll raid over there. Just got here. Can you rebuild everything? Yeah. I got you. Just watch the VOD in reverse and then watch it front ways. That'll do the same thing. All right, sometime this week, we'll rebuild not rebuild, I guess mod for the first time, my HHKB, because I want to finally get that done. And then we have a DN. We have a DN works board sitting back here somewhere for Alex. And one other thing I think coming in soon that I can't remember off the top of my head. But we got some more streams coming up. So stay tuned for that. Let me find Triggedy. Triggedy. Sick. You're sending DN to Alex? No, Alex D. A different Alex in the community, not Alex Odos. Wait, when are you working on the HHKB? Sometime this week. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I gotta spread out the streams a little bit here. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think so. I think that's it. All right, have a good night.